This week, we are going to be enhancing our circulation, restoring our muscles by doing some tapping. So you're going to need your arms, your hands, your legs, and your feet. So if you're wearing shoes, take your shoes off. And let's kind of just celebrate the brilliance of our body where our mind can take a break tonight. We've been doing a lot of work building conscious connection. And so let's just hand it over to our brilliant body, the magnificent intelligence that it has to do all the work for us tonight. So just want to honor everybody on the call, on the stream, for working out your body so hard. So let's kind of, again, give it that juice, that circulation, and that restoration so we can keep being strong and living our lives beautifully, passionately, and of course, in that present moment. All right, so follow along. And what we're going to do is first, as always, notice how you feel right now. Just give yourself a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. Check in with your body. How are you feeling? How is it feeling? All right, good job. So we're going to start by just tapping around our eyes. So I like to tap quickly. You might tap slower, kind of find your pace. And close your eyes, and we're just going to kind of tap along the cheekbones, up along the temples. You can come up to the forehead, to the hairline, letting your fingers kind of guide your hands on where they want to tap on your face. You can come in between the brows here. And if you feel a tender spot, stay on it, tapping. Notice if you want to start breathing. And the nose out the mouth. And again, what we're doing is we're tapping and circling around the eyes, finding tender points, and just bringing our fingers to tap onto those points. And then next, we're going to just bring our hands, our fingers are going to kind of guide down onto the jawline. Again, we're finding those tender points, and then just giving those tender points a little extra tap. Closing your eyes. Maybe bringing a big smile to your face. And then, of course, exhaling as well. And we're going to bring the hands now down, tapping on the neck. Okay, just tapping up along the neck and then bringing your fingers even to tap behind the neck on that spinal cord. And giving it some good pressure. Just tapping along the neck. Giving those little sweet spots some extra love. And just finding your breathing along as you do this. And as we come, now bringing your left hand over to the right side of your body, to your shoulder, and almost like you're giving yourself a nice pat on the back, just tapping the shoulder. I kind of imagine that I'm a baby getting burped. And just kind of tap again. The shoulders can be pretty tight. We work them pretty hard. There's a lot of stress in our shoulders. So if you find a tender spot, give it some extra love. And then we're going to start bringing down our hands, tapping on the outside of the arm. So kind of coming down on that tricep, kind of up and down along the tricep. And then tapping along the elbow, down the outside of the arm, down and off the hands. And then just kind of coming back up. Just tapping along. Down off the fingers, coming up. We'll just go a couple more times. You might be drawn to come all the way back up to the shoulder, even the neck. Just kind of letting your hand take over the tapping. And then next, flipping your hand so you're tapping down the forearm. Just keep tapping down the forearm off the hand. And then even coming down along kind of the side of the arm, off the pinky, just tapping, tapping, tapping. And then let's switch sides. So coming back up to the shoulder, giving ourselves a nice pat on the back for all the great work we're doing. Also patting our body on the back for how hard we work it and how resilient it is as we're doing this tapping to just rejuvenate it. Get that circulation going as we come down the outside of the arm, that tricep, down the elbow. Down the forearm, off the hand, and back up. Just kind of, again, relaxing the mind and just tap it along, knowing that if there's a tender spot, staying on it. And who knows, maybe you're tapping at the wrist. Just again, letting your tapping, your hand, your physical intelligence take over. And then we're going to come down the forearm, off the hand. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Ooh, I found a sweet spot. That's my gardening elbow. Walking the dog elbow. So just being gentle with yourself and then just kind of tapping along the hand and off the fingers. You know, like you're throwing that money. Okay, take some breaths. And relax into the circulation that you've activated in your body. So we're now going to move down towards the legs, and the top part of the body is primo for creating circulation. And now we're going to massage the legs, which of course is going to help with circulation, but also help us restore the muscles in our body. So just kind of begin to massage your thigh, kind of giving it a nice squeeze. Kind of the upper thigh to the lower thigh to the knee, squeezing it. And then come on to the hamstring, kind of bringing both of your hands, just kind of massaging along the hamstring. And then coming into the bottom of the knee, just kind of squeezing all over, giving your thighs, your hams a nice squeeze. I'm going to come along the sides, massaging, kind of vibrating that T-band. And then we're going to come down to the shin, in between the fibula and the tibula. This is one of the most important parts of this whole session, as we're going to bring our fingers in between the two bones and we're going to massage down the shin line. Okay, and if you feel a tender spot, eureka. You probably should be feeling tender spots as we're really opening up the circulation. We're building the chi. We're supporting the body to turn on, to turn our food into nourishing blood that restores our muscles. So massaging down the shin line, kind of getting both of your fingers into the bones. Yep. And we're going to come down to the ankle, to the foot, and we're just going to squeeze in between the gates. So we're going to come in between each of our toes, in between the metatarsal bones, just pulling the skin up off each toe. You know, even getting back, like you're just massaging the arc of your foot. We all know how to massage our feet, pulling it off from the middle toe now. Keep just massaging in between the bones, being gentle with yourself when you find a tender spot, and then coming off the second toe, massaging your foot as you come up and off the big toe. Just giving it a couple more just squeezes as we just kind of pull off any of that energy. Again, just letting the circulation come all the way to the ends of the toes. What we're doing right now is great. If you get cold fingers and toes, of course, great for alleviating carpal tunnel syndrome. And again, just giving our muscles the support they need to keep getting stronger. All right, last side. So coming to your other leg, and let's just squeeze our thighs, massaging them, and behind the hamstring, kind of just digging your fingers into your muscles, loving on your body, noticing you may have gotten a heat going. Like I was saying, this is really, really good for circulation, but if you get cold feet, cold toes and fingers, this is really great to do. We're building the heat, supporting our body. You can even kind of massage right into the hip bones here. We hold a lot of tension there as well. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And then we come down to the chi making factory, right below the kneecap or below the knee, in between the fibula and the tibula. Let's massage down the shin bone. Again, if you find a tender spot, spend a little bit more time on it. Buzz it along as we come down the shin bone. Make sure you're breathing. Coming down and down to the ankle, massaging the back of the foot, kind of just pulling off energy up the feet and the toes. And then we come massaging in between the bones, pulling your hands off the pinky toe, bringing your hand again to just massage the bottom of the foot, coming in between the feet and the bones as we come off the fourth toe. Look at me breathing hard, huh? I'm building that chi. And then we come to the middle of the foot. Again, just being gentle with yourself. If you find a tender point, that really means that you found a place where there's some blocked energy and you're opening it right up. What we're doing right now is we're working with really, really powerful places on the body to really activate our meridian system, our etheric field, so that we can just really nourish our body from all angles. And then massaging in between the bones to come off the second toe and come into the last toe, the big mama, pulling the energy, massaging the feet, coming off the big toe. And then just relax. And as you relax, bring your tongue to the top of your mouth. And let's just take 5 to 10 breaths together just to lock in all of this quick, easy work we just did for the body. Allowing the energy to flow down the arms, out the hands and fingers. Witnessing the circulation flow down the legs and off the feet. And just recognizing too, the muscles are a little bit more relaxed. So for these exercises, the next steps are to incorporate them into your daily living. So I find the arm circulation is great to do in the shower. And for doing the leg work, anytime you're sitting down, let's do it anytime you're watching sports on TV. And if you don't watch sports, your favorite sitcom. So as always, I'd love to connect with you all. I hope these exercises have served you well. If you've watched this live, give me a thumbs up. If you're watching this video, let me know how you're experiencing this new relief. And I'll see you same time, same place next Tuesday. Namaste.